Hello and welcome to my new video. So today we are going to work with the ImageKit. I'm going to show you a better way than this one here, how you can actually upload and delete images using ImageKit. So this is one of the ways you can actually work with the ImageKit, that is upload and actually here is actually only upload, and I haven't seen any video showing anyone how to delete. So basically let's see how we can do this in a much simpler way. So here I have got just a simple home page. Basically this one here, you can see basically I am mapping over the image over the images. Basically I will just be uploading the images, but you can actually upload any file that you would like. And also I have forgot, I will also show you how you can actually fetch all the files in your ImageKit folders. Okay, so first thing first, you need to head over to your ImageKit dashboard and scroll down and head over to developers option, that is developer option, and then you need to get the keys. Okay, you need to get the keys. So here are the keys, that is the public key, and then here is the private key, and also here is the URL, and here is the ImageKit ID. Okay, so after getting those, you need to just populate them here. Okay, just for my case I have already done that, so do that. Okay, and then after that, now I'm going to show you the first thing that we can actually get started with, which is actually fetching. So let's do that. So to fetch, I have created a server actions folder here, whereby I have this fetch all, and then I have marked it as use server, and here I have imported ImageKit. So you need to install ImageKit. So head over here, and then you can have another terminal, and then basically you can just type npm I then ImageKit. Okay, or if you are using ban or any other command, basically you can just type something like for my case I can use ban. I use ban, so you can do that. Basically you will see it will finish installing within seconds. And then after that, basically here I have env, basically just having the public key, the private key, and then the endpoint URL. Okay, then I just destructure them here. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to do, we are going to create an instance of the ImageKit, whereby it is going to be ImageKit equal to, and then you are going to say new, then you are going to get the ImageKit, basically this one here, and then you are going to have it here. Okay, then you are going to say dot, actually we are going to pass in that is the private key. You're going to start with the public key, and then you are going to have the private key, then lastly we are going to have URL. Okay, and then after that you won't see any errors as you are using TypeScript. And then after that, inside our try function here, you can see I just have a simple try and catch function, and then I'm just returning an empty array. Okay, then here I'm going to have consts, then I'm going to say files, okay, equals to, then you can say await, because you're using server action, and basically I want to await as we fetch all the files. And then I can say ImageKit, basically this one here. Okay, then I can say dot, that is dot lists, then list files, then you can make sure we skip 0. Okay, just like that. So you can comment on this one here, but basically what you can do, you can just return the files like that, then come here. So for my case I already have a few files, so when you head over to the medias, you will see basically you will see I have a few folders like tutorial and all of that, and you will see I have a few files basically. So if you don't have, basically you won't see anything. But with this, now you can see I have been able to fetch all the files. Okay, so here you can see I'm just mapping all the files, and then here is my file. Basically here I'm just passing the URL and just rendering the images. But the key thing that you can do, you can actually console log and see what you are actually getting. Okay, so you can console log and see what you are getting. So here is the individual image. Okay, with its data, basically the height, the width, the size, and all of that, the meme, and then also you have the URL that we are using. So you can see here we have TypeScript, that is ignore. So when you remove this one here, we'll see that you get an error, because when you autocomplete, you see you're only getting 4. That is the created time. Then you are not seeing it here, so I don't know why it is, but basically you can't see it here. So that's why we have TypeScript ignore, and then we are passing the URL there. Okay, so you can comment on it on this one here once more, and then so here you can see what you are receiving. So here we are using the image URL. I don't know if the thumbnail URL basically works, but basically it is important that you use the image URL. Okay, and then here you can see is private file. Then you can see false. If it is true, then you won't be able to show your users. Okay, then the next thing that we can try is basically upload. Okay, so upload, I just have a simple input. Okay, basically this input right here. Okay, and then on change, I just pass the file. Okay, that is the selected file. Okay, and then the folder name. Basically when you head over here, you would see that I selected this folder name. Basically you can pass any folder name. Basically even this one here that I haven't selected, basically I haven't created, maybe I can say selected 1, or let's do 2. And then you will see that this folder will be created, and then the image will be added, or the file will be added in that folder. Okay, so now let's head over inside upload file. So to upload the file, you'll see it is actually very simple, and then you can see we are validating after adding the file. So that is just for to show the image that we have uploaded basically. So let's now upload. So you can head over here, and then you can just copy this one here, the function, and then here you can actually paste it here. Okay, and then here you can see you are receiving the file. So it is important also to note, since we are using server component, the file should be less than 1 MB. Okay, the size. Okay, that is the size. That is the only downside. Basically the only limit that we have here, it have to be less than 1 MB. Okay, when you are using server components. Okay, then here what you are going to do, we are going to get the array buffer. You can say array buffer equals to, then you can say await, then you can say file dot array buffer, then you can execute it. Okay, then after that you can say const buffer equals to, then you can say buffer, then you can say dot from, then you can pass the array buffer just like that. Okay, then now we can also create a name, basically the file name. Basically you can just do file dot name. Okay, yeah, and then now we are going to create, so we are going to destructure some the URL inside there, but first let's actually upload, whereby you can say await, then do ImageKit. Sorry, that is ImageKit, basically this one here, like that. Then you can do dot upload, like that, and then you're going to pass the items here, basically the file being the buffer, that is the buffer, just like that, then comma, then the file name, then comma, then the folder. Okay, like that. If you don't pass the folder, it will be just be the file will be just be created right here. Okay, so it is not a must that you pass the folder. Okay, then here you can see what you can be able to destructure all of these, the thumbnail URL, basically everything that you have you saw right here, basically. Yeah, that is what we are getting. Okay, that is what basically you are getting after uploading. So right here, so you can see everything right there. So I really didn't know why this part here actually didn't, so let's try. So you can see you cannot be able to do the same thing, so like that. But basically you can't do that because it is basically returning an array. Okay, so inside here we just want the URL. Okay, then we just basically we can just return the URL and the success. Okay, just like that. So with that we have uploaded the our file. So the next thing will be deleting, which will also be really simple. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone show you how to do that. So when you come here, you can actually reload, okay, to make sure that everything is in sync with what we have changed. Then you can just click, and then I'm going to select a file less than 1 MB. I'm going to choose a really simple one. Okay, so just give it a moment. So just give it a moment. Then you can come here, then you can refresh. Let's see. Then here you can see the folder that was created. Okay, then you can see the image. Okay, actually this time it didn't revalidate, so you can actually just refresh the page and you will see the image right here. Okay, so you can see how simple it is to actually upload a file. Okay, so that means you can even select any PDF or basically even a video. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do, we are going to delete. So you can head over inside the files. So here you can see we are just basically rendering the image, and then we have the button to delete. Okay, then you can see we are using Shadcn UI to pass the variant. Okay, and then here we just pass the function. On click we want to delete, and then here we have a function, okay, that awaits and then delete file, then we pass the URL. Okay, that is the URL that we are receiving from here. Okay, then that is basically that is this file here. Sorry, that is this URL right here. So after that, now what we can do, we can actually now copy this one here, just like that. Okay, and then inside here we can do const. The first thing, we can actually convert what we have. Basically, if you want to delete arrays, that is an array of images, you can do that. That is bulk delete. you can do that also. So you can say urls equals to, then you can say array dot, that is dot is array, then we pass the url. So for us, we are just passing a string. Then you can say, if it is an array, basically you can just pass the url, okay? But for our case, since it is not an array, we can actually just do url like that, okay? And then you can do const, then we can fetch all the files. So you can say files is equals to await, then you can say fetch all, then basically we just execute it. So there it is, all the files, okay? Then after getting all the files, you can say const, basically after getting the files, then you can say all files. So basically all files, let me see what it is returning. So basically it is returning the file object, okay? So we will see in a bit. You can say equals to, then you can say files dot filter, then you can say equals to that you can actually get the individual individual file. Then you can do, let's use image because this is a reserved word. In let's use item since file is a reserved word, okay? And then you can do, you can say urls dot includes, then you can say file dot file path. So basically, okay, this one here, sorry, that being the item, so this one here, then you can say file. So let me just copy it because you don't have the TypeScript here, like that. So you get the individual file, then you check if it if this URLs includes this item file path, okay? So since this is not supported, you can do @ts ignore, okay, like that. And then after getting all those files, you can say const. So now we need to get the file ID. So we need to get, so we were getting this path, okay? So yeah, so somehow you can get it from here, but basically this is that is the easiest way. And then now I want us to get the file ID, and I can see it here. So yeah, file ID. So this image is starting from there up to this point, okay? So I want to get this file ID, this one here, okay? So you can do const, then you can say file IDs, then you can say equals to, then you can say all files dot map, okay? Then we get the individual item, then you can say file dot that being the item, sorry, item dot. So you can see what we are getting, but basically we need the file ID, sorry, we need this one here. So you can just copy it, and then basically you can just use it here, just like that, okay? And then as usual, you can just have it that way. Now we just need to pass these file IDs to our ImageKit. So you can say if file IDs are greater than 0, then that is the time that you can actually delete. Then you can say const deleted files. Okay, then you can say await, then you can say ImageKit, and you can say dot bulk delete, that is bulk delete files. Okay, then you just pass the file IDs. Okay, then you can see here file can be possibly undefined. So then you can say if you don't have the file IDs, okay, then you can just return. Okay, so then here we just need to have the length, not just the file, just like that. Yeah, then you can just console log console.log, that is the deleted files. Okay, then just like that you can just save. Then you can open your terminal, then you can come here, then just refresh. Okay, so then you can just try to delete. Okay, so you can actually disable this using something like use transition. Okay, you can see how that works. Basically today I'm just showing you how to actually delete. Okay, to actually work upload and delete. Okay, so okay, interesting. So let's click once more. So okay, that is the files. And then on click, and then we do, that is delete file. So something is wrong. So let's try another image. So let's see. Basically that means I have made a mistake somewhere. So let me comment on that one. Then here we can use the URL for now, like that. Then here I'm sure I'm getting something, of course. So let's see now. So yeah, so you can see it is actually working. So you can see it is working. After deleting, you can see we get the successful deleted files IDs. Okay, so you can see for both cases we have gotten that. Basically this part was working earlier on for me. Basically I don't know what went wrong, but basically you can also just pass a string or just pass an array of a string of images. Okay, great. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. So let's meet on the next one.